Okay, we're going to hop into true or false. We have gay super soldiers robbed while getting robbed and Kanye. All right, let's hop into the first one. According to one of Putin's advisors, the US is brainwashing Ukrainians to make them gay in order to make them better soldiers. True or false?
True. That's a true statement.
They
said a lot of crazy things.
That's something true that Putin
That's
said.
a true statement.
But it's so wild. It's so unimaginably wild that idiot has control to nuclear weapons. Like, could you imagine you're losing a war that badly to such a speck on the planet, and yeah, they're being boosted up by a power-up from America. But could you imagine being so insecure with yourself that you're losing battles? So how is it supposed to make you look cooler? Because at the end of the day, when they come over there to assassinate you or you yield, you're gonna have to readmit that we got beat by a bunch of gay super soldiers. Instead of Captain America, it's Captain LGBTQ.
I need to find this meme. There's a pink gun meme. Oh, masked guy with a pink gun. Okay, I gotta send this. This is what I put in the chat. It's everybody in the chat. Everybody look at that video, right? This is what Ukraine is. This is what Putin thinks Ukraine is, dude. Right?
I don't know if I'm supposed to upvote or downvote that dance.
Come on, how is that not funny, right? And this is what is kicking the ass of the Russians, right? This is what they're saying is kicking the ass. Some dude with a pink gun.
Like, you have to go back and admit that this is true. Like, oh, Putin, so those gay super soldiers, maybe you should get some gay super soldiers. Oh, maybe I'll look into it next time. Like, what?
Like, it's deeper than just like all jokes aside, right? Real quick, all jokes aside, it's endemic on Russia's, like, Russia has an ad campaign saying, like, it's geared toward heterosexual, traditionally white males, but they'll take just about anything. Where, like, they basically say we have next to no homosexuality, at least gay men. Like, women, we don't really care, right? There's plenty of women for you, and there's plenty of land. That's literally an ad campaign to get tourists / immigration into Russia, because they have such a awful, like, demographic problem.
Going to be there. The whole Trump family is going to be there as soon as trial starts, March 4th, 2024. Can't wait.
Okay, so this is actually true. Sergei Markov, an advisor to Putin, said the US and Ukraine will use neuro-linguistic programming and other brainwashing techniques to turn Ukrainian soldiers gay against their will. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're looking back at the armies in Greece, the Spartans, and they say they were united by a homosexual brotherhood. The quote is, they were united by a homosexual brotherhood. They were all homos. These were the politics of the leadership.
Hey, yo. Third rail, bro.
This is
third rail, bro.
Markov
speaking. You're getting close. You came close, bro. Reel it back.
No, I'm reading the article. These are his words.
You need to be able to assess yourself, moderator. Come on.
All right, let's move to the next topic. True or false? A news crew in Chicago was reporting on robberies. There were about 30 armed robberies in a 12-hour span. So the news teams went out there, and as they were out there, they too were robbed. True or false?
That sounds like it's in Detroit, not Chicago.
It's not true, but I'm gonna go with the long length and say it is true, and I'm happy to hear they got robbed, because what's your business in the streets when you know it's that damn dangerous? It's that damn dangerous, and you found the comfortability to walk your ass onto the corner and wonder if anything was gonna pop up on your shit
with your mic.
Fuck around, and now you fucking found out. But guess what? No one's gonna ever hear this story because they took the camera and the footage, and they now running that shit in their backyard.
Hello, this is Jenny with Fox
There goes your prop mic, motherfucker. There it is.
On 63 and King Drive, and I have to talk about today's shooting. Get out the way. Like, just like the R. Kelly thing when Riley said, "I see P, I run." She saw P, she stayed. Right? You see a neighborhood that everybody's getting robbed. Why you showing up? You gonna get robbed next.
This is that same madness when there's a hurricane and they send these poor souls into the rain to get battered. And I'm like, you get paid minimum wage, my guy. Get out of it. Go home. Your underwear and socks are wet at the same time and you're not in the pool. How?
Okay, well, this is actually true. The article states, without identifying the victims as a news crew, a Chicago police spokesman confirmed that a 28-year-old and a 42-year-old man were outside the 1200 block of North Milwaukee when a black SUV and gray sedan pulled up around 4:53 in the morning. The men got out the vehicle wearing ski masks and displaying guns. And they took everything
you shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be there.
You shouldn't be
4
there.
o'clock in the morning?
You could have gone. You could have gone.
On you.
Apparently, they were trying to get the 6 o'clock news. I don't know, but that's.
You could have gone 4 blocks up and been right by that right there by Wrigley and been cool. Like you at least had a white person. Yeah, you could at least had a white person there to call the police.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. You didn't need to be right there at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That was a bad spot. There are a few landmarks in Chicago. Even me as a Chicagoan know not to be at.
Did you say landlords?
Landmarks.
Well, then,
so they scared to go to their own property?
They call them landlords too. Shit.
All right. So our last for true or false: Kanye West and Candace Owens are protecting white males. In a statement put out for a new nonprofit, they wrote, "All Americans need to feel protected. And with the Biden administration catering to the wokeness of the once radical but now normalized left, it is incumbent upon us to protect our white brothers and sisters from the path Biden's America has taken." True or false?
I don't think Kanye said that, but that's a Candace Owens thing.
I'll definitely let Shake have this point. And I just want to remind everyone that back in college, when Candace Owens was a Democrat, a voting Democrat, she was called a bunch of racial slurs on campus and called on the support and help of the NCAACP and AACP for support. And she stood behind all of these reverends in the city Black Council and was helped along the way. And now all of a sudden she's grifting. She's making money off of you mindless simpletons. And if you continue to listen to her, she'll continue to get paid. Candace Owens is a raccoon if you've ever seen one.
Can you please explain the raccoon
reference?
That's
TOS. That was good. He cannot. No, he cannot. That's TOS, sir. That's a TOS question. If it got over people's heads, I know you said you'll defer to me, but that was a dismount. That is a dismount. Sir, I will give you a vote. What number you level?
Vote for hero! Exclamation V3 to vote.
We're not going to sit here and let Candace Owens have any reputable bone in her body. She literally is the venom that runs through the skin. Like you're talking about a black woman who perms her hair on purpose to be more accepted in the white community. Like, no, we're not talking about this lady. Like,
so, okay. And here's my thought process on it. Like, let's take the raccoonedness, right, out of it. I get this game, right? This game makes us as black people more money. Shucking and jiving for what they actually want as opposed to what we want makes us way more money than if she was on MSNBC, right? She has a higher Q rating than like Rachel Maddow, technically, because whether you like her, she's more vilified than liked, right? So she realized she would just be just about any other black woman if she was a Democrat. But she realized by selling her soul, she's going to make millions. And there's a part of me that respects just the pure hustle, like that part of it is just saying, hey, I know I'm going to sell out my own people, but the money that will come to me will be far better than my own people can ever give me. And what white people who stand with my own people are willing to give me. Because nobody gets paid more than the black person who wants to stomp down their own people.
And with that being said, is this article true or false?
Kanye didn't say it, but that's a Candace Owens thing.
It's definitely true. It's definitely true.
Okay. No, they are not starting an organization. And
oh man,
I'm just a good wordsmith, so it sounds like Candace. But no, that article is false.